Mamelodi Sundowns have booked their place in the semi-final of the CAF Champions League following a gritty goalless draw against Esperance de Tunis on Saturday night. The result secured a 1-0 aggregate victory, underlining Sundowns' tactical maturity and still resolve on the continental stage. Though the second leg at the Stade Hamadi lacked goals, it delivered a compelling narrative of discipline and defensive precision, qualities that head coach Miguel Cardoso praised as instrumental to the team's success, and said we were strong enough not to suffer. We knew the quality of the opponent, but we believed in our capacity. The players were excellent in their tactical discipline and attitude. Esperance nearly shifted the tide in the 63rd minute when Achraf Jabri found the back of the net, only for VAR to intervene and rule the goal out for offside, a moment that proved decisive in maintaining Sundowns' slender lead. Sundowns, composed and clinical in their game management, now face similar rivals Al Ahly in the semi-finals, a heavyweight clash that rekindles memories of last season's final, where Cardoso's side fell just short. Cardoso said we approached the game in the right way, to control their offensive capacity while keeping an eye on scoring ourselves. It didn't happen, but the way we played showed our strength. We stayed calm, focused, and professional. Beyond tactics, Cardoso expressed deep appreciation for the emotional backing of the club's supporters and leadership, and said this win is for our fans in South Africa, the Mamelodi Sundowns supporters, and for the Motsepe family. They believed in us, and I'm happy we could deliver this moment for them. Looking ahead, the coach acknowledged the magnitude of the task against Al Ahly, a club that has dominated African football over the past decade, and said they've been the strongest team over the last 7 or 8 years. I lost the final to them last year, but I believe it's possible to beat them. We'll need two very strong, detailed performances. For now, however, Sundowns will momentarily shift their attention to domestic juices, with the Nedbank Cup semi-final looming this Sunday. Cardoso said first, we'll let the players recover emotionally and physically, then we get back to work. As the Brazilians continue their match on multiple fronts, one thing is clear: under Cardoso's leadership, Sundowns have become a team as intelligent as they are ambitious. Miguel Cardoso has also defended his side's tactical approach after they secured a place in the semi-finals. Having taken a slender 1-0 advantage from the first leg at Loftus Versfeld, Sundowns delivered what many might call an ugly performance in the return leg, but one that was tactically disciplined and effective. The fans saw a more conservative and resolute outfit that put bodies on the line to preserve their aggregate lead. While some critics questioned the shift in style, Cardoso, who previously coached Esperance, stood firm in his post-match assessment and defended his players' display, and said, yeah, I think that people in Tunisia developed an idea regarding me as a coach. That is exactly not correct. Even in the last weeks, I heard again people saying that we are defensive, that I am a coach that has defensive approach, and I always told you that that is not exactly correct. What we tried to do was play a Champions League quarterfinal against a team that is very strong, and if you want to succeed to play in a team like Esperance, like Al Ahly, like Al Hilal, like Pyramids, like Pirates, or as far disputing the quarterfinal, and that some of them moved forward, you must be very, very complete as a team. You can never be naive, and adapting to the realities is a quality that myself as a coach I've been developing. Because maybe in the beginning of my career, I thought I would win against everybody the same way. But football taught me very easily that you need to adapt to the context. You cannot play the same way when you are playing in Heights against Esperance as when you are playing in Loftus. You cannot play. So you need to understand what the game you are. You need to understand what game you are playing, and even during the game, what games you are playing, because there's a game happening all the time. And I think we coped quite well with different moments, sometimes risky, sometimes more audacious, sometimes more brave, sometimes more strategical, but I had to help my players. Cardoso also spoke about Al Ahly. Cardoso also said, we know that Al Ahly have won many Champions League trophies in the last 7 or 8 years. I lost a final against them, but I think it is possible to beat them. Focusing on the details, for sure, we need to be strong and prepare ourselves in the best way. The game against Al Ahly is not that far away. today, but we still have a Nedbank Cup semi-final to play, and that should be our focus now. We will then think about Al Ahly game. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more sports news.